Welcome to the best racing channel in the world. We got Bowman Gray Stadium racing coverage and the TCW and Post Race Show. For another edition of the TCW and Post Race Show. Welcome to the Charlie Warren Network, the best racing channel in the world.
This is Burt Myers.
And this is Brandon Ward.
You're watching the Charlie Warren Network.
And what's up, best racing channel in the world? We're back for another video. And as we're here, the 2022 playoffs, consider this the 2022 season. But we are predicting the NFL playoffs for this year. And also, Damar Hamlin, he's a strong man. Let me tell you something. Right now. But that prayer, that thing called prayer, it works, boys. Released from the hospital. I mean, he's a trooper, and Lord let him pull through right there. He let him, Lord, work through him, buddy. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with him in the future. And hopefully he can return to football. But if he can't, that's understandable too. I mean, that dude, he's a trooper for what God did for him. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into these playoffs. I want to talk about that right quick because that's a big deal in the NFL right now with Damar Hamlin. And speaking of that, I don't know if Kansas City and Buffalo will play in the AFC Championship. I don't know if they would play in Arrowhead. I think they would because Kansas City technically won. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this. So, we got the AFC side. We're going to start with the AFC. First off, we'll go with the number 2. And the lineups right here that, like, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Miami and Buffalo, I'm going to go ahead and pick Buffalo. They will not be playing the Chiefs in the divisional round. The 1 and 2 seeds will not be playing each other. But that's just there for right now. But that will be corrected whenever we get to the divisional round. So anyway, Bills, they're going to beat the Jaguars. What was I about to say, Jaguars? The Dolphins. But they had a heck of a start to the regular season. But they surely did hit the decline button. Ending the season. So, Buffalo, easy pick for me. We're going to move on to the number 3. Cincinnati Bengals going up against the number 6 Baltimore Ravens. The Bengals, easy pick. The Ravens are not good this year. I'm even surprised that they made it into the playoffs, so I'm picking the Bengals to win this game. I don't know if Lamar's going to be able to come back for the wild card game. But even if he did, I think that's not going to be enough for Baltimore. I think the Bengals will go on to win this game. And now to the number 4 Jaguars and the number 5 Chargers. Surprisingly to see the Jaguars here. I'm excited they're here. It's a new team. Hadn't seen this team in the playoffs for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and listen. This may be an upset to y'all, but I'm going with the Jaguars. Jaguars, it seemed like they have kind of got rolling right here in this part of the season. I think they're hot just a little bit. And I don't think Los Angeles is that good this year. We'll be honest. But yeah, I'm picking the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the Los Angeles Chargers in Jacksonville. So now we're going to go ahead and go over to the NFC side of the wild card playoff picture. Like we did for the AFC, we'll start with the highest seeding. The number 2 San Francisco 49ers and the number 7 Seattle Seahawks. I'm going with the 49ers. I doubted them last year. I sure did doubt them last year. But this year, let me tell you something. I ain't going to spoil nothing, but listen. The 49ers are going to beat the Seahawks pretty good. The defense has kind of returned. Brock Purdy has he's did good. I think he's done better than that. I'm going to be honest. From what I've heard and what I've seen that Brock Purdy has been better than Jimmy Garoppolo this year. Which he's had Christian McCaffrey, and Garoppolo didn't really have McCaffrey, so that helps a little bit. But overall, I think Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, is really starting out his career good with the San Francisco 49ers. They win against Seattle, kind of an easy pick. Number 3, Minnesota Vikings. How in the world? And the number 6, New York Giants. Not New York Football Giants, I guess I should say. What happened to the Packers, dude? The Minnesota Vikings stepping up and winning the NFC North. Or NFC North, I'm sorry. I think the Vikings are going to win this game. Giants are just not. They started okay, and then they kind of declined a little bit. They haven't stayed in the playoffs, so good job by the Giants this year. but I just don't think their Cinderella run is going to happen this year. I don't think they're going to be Eli Manning out here winning the Super Bowl. But I don't think the Giant Killers are going to be a thing this year. I think the Vikings win. And then we have number 4, Tampa Bay, going up against number 5, Dallas. And listen, I can't stand the Cowboys and I can't stand the Buccaneers. So I really don't care who wins this game. But for me, I'm going with the Cowboys. Tom Brady has, I think, lost a bunch of his team this year. It just seems like Tom Brady's career in Tampa is really coming to an end. I think he may be free agent. I think maybe next year, or is it this year? I can't remember. I'm not a big guy on NFL free agent news. But Tom Brady, if he's a free agent, this is probably going to be his last year in Tampa. I think the Cowboys are going to shut the door on the Tampa Bay deal in Tampa. So I think they're going to beat the Buccaneers in the AFC, or AFC, we're in the NFC, Charlie. NFC wild card. So yeah, that's what I got. Now we're going to go ahead, I guess, and move on to the AFC divisional playoff picture. And this is the actual matchups right here. We have the number 1 Kansas City Chiefs, my Chiefs. I don't know if you can see my stickers over there, but real good, but they're Kansas City Chiefs stuff, so yeah. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs, Jacksonville Jaguars, we'll start with them. Kansas City, man, come on. Kansas City is... Actually, I'm thinking Kansas City may be a little bit better than last year without Tyreek Hill, which is crazy to say. But I'm going to tell you one thing. There's been a bunch of players that stepped up. Juju's been okay, but he's a wide receiver 1, so we may need to go get another wide receiver this year, Kansas City. How about it? I'm going to tell you one thing. Them running backs, man, they have stepped up. Jerick McKinnon, Isaiah Pacheco, they have really come out and became big superstars for the Chiefs. Why? If this matchup happened, why would you pick the Jaguars? Because I'd love to know. But, yeah, Kansas City, easy. They're going to advance to, I guess, their 5th straight AFC championship. They have flat out dominated the AFC under Patrick Mahomes. He is really a superstar. Now we're going to go ahead and head over to, I think, what's probably going to be one of the most interesting playoff games this season, if it happens. Buffalo versus Cincinnati in the AFC divisional round. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to go on to their second AFC championship in 3 years. Buffalo wins that game. I think it's going to be a nail-biter, boys. I think Buffalo may get the ball with just a few seconds left, and they're going to go down the field and they're going to score. I don't think Cincinnati is... They're not as good last year as they was this year. But yeah, so Chiefs, Bills, AFC Championship. I think they may play in Arrowhead, though, because it seemed like they said that Kansas City won the home field advantage. They had the number 1 seed, so I guess they would play at Arrowhead. So that would be Arrowhead Stadium's 5th straight hosted AFC Championship. That's going to be insane. That's going to be awesome to see. Now, anyway, we are going to move over to the NFC side of the NFL divisional round. And listen, the Eagles are not going to fly this year. I think the Cowboys, dude, are going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFL divisional round of the playoffs. Not the NFC Championship, the divisional round, which is probably blasphemy to say. But I'm telling you one thing, I don't think the Eagles are that good this year. They have played nobody. But I could be wrong, but I just don't think they're going to get it done this year. I really don't. This is not 2018, folks. The Eagles are not that good this year, I don't believe. They have played absolutely nobody this year. The Cowboys, on the other hand, Micah Parsons, dude, is going to shut these guys down. And he's going to shut down Jalen Hurts. And that's just how it's going to go. I hate to say it for Eagles fans, but Cowboys are going to beat y'all. And they're heading to the NFC Championship game. That's what I believe. But anyway, that right there is probably going to make half these people mad. But hey, I'm picking, so hey. Cowboys, they're moving on to the NFC Championship. And now we have our second NFC divisional round. It's the 49ers heading up. No, the Vikings heading up to San Francisco to play the 49ers. 49ers. Easy pick. 49ers are going to beat Minnesota, they're just not that good this year. All the good NFC teams, good NFC teams, they're really not that good this year. Eagles, they play nobody. They put up a good record. Look at the 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers. They started 11-0. They finished 12-4. They lost in the wild card round to the Cleveland Browns. Listen, the Eagles, the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles, is the next 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers. Mark my words. That's exactly what's going to happen. The Cowboys are going to show up to Philadelphia. Michael Parsons is going to shut him down. And listen, Cowboys, 49ers, NFC Championship. Just imagine how hyped this would be. 49ers, Cowboys, rivalry renewed. The old vintage NFL stuff right here. 49ers and Cowboys for the NFC Championship. And that would be one of the most iconic games of all time, I do believe. But now, whoops, I'm heading in the wrong direction here. Now we got conference weekend. AFC, NFC Championship. The only 4 teams left, the Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, and Cowboys. We're going to start with the AFC side, with AFC Championship. 5th straight AFC Championship in Arrowhead Stadium. I think that's absolutely hilarious. People are saying, oh, this is the Bills year, this is the Bills year. But let me tell you something. I think the Bills are going to win.
Psych!
I don't think the Bills have it this year. There's something telling me that the Bills are going to throw this season up and have a pretty decent regular season. They're going to throw it up and they're going to lose. The Chiefs are heading to the Super Bowl for the third time in the last 4 years. That's what I was trying to say. I'm telling you, man, there's just something going on in Kansas City this year that you would just not understand. I'm telling you. But anyway, Chiefs heading to Super Bowl 57. Now we have the rivalry, the 80s rivalry renewed, the Niners and the Cowboys. Let me tell you something. Super Bowl 54 rematch, the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 57. The Cowboys, good job Cowboys this year. Y'all did a heck of a job. Voice cracks are crazy right now. But, listen, I'm seeing something in the 49ers this year that I have not seen from any other NFC teams. Not from Philadelphia, from Dallas, from Minnesota, any of the NFC teams. 49ers have something. They got the will to win under Mr. Irrelevant Brock Holt. And boy, let me tell you something. This defense has almost got back to where it was back in 2019 when they met the Chiefs in Super Bowl 54. But this time's a little worse, and I don't believe they're going to be able to pull it off. Kansas City wins the Super Bowl in Arizona. I don't think Arizona will have another Super Bowl big moment like they did in Super Bowl 49, but you never know. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, I predict them. I know, y'all roast me down in the comments. Oh, you biased, the Bills are going to destroy the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. And they could. You know what, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because Kansas City has had some big, bloopers here in the playoffs here in the last couple years, especially last year. We're not going to go there. I didn't go kick the field goal at halftime. But anyway, I don't know, man. You know what? I'm just giving y'all these predictions. I honestly, kind of sitting here behind the camera 50-50, I can see the Bills going to the Super Bowl. I really could. I can see the Bills winning the Super Bowl this year. But I will say this, though. And Eagles fans are going to hate me now, but y'all don't have it this year. I'm sorry. Y'all don't have the strength to go on and win the Super Bowl this year because y'all haven't played anybody. Y'all were the 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want to hear it. That's how it's going to be. That's how the Cowboys are going to make it look. And, yeah, I'm not trying to hop up the Cowboys because I can't stand the Cowboys. But, yeah, Cowboys, I just think they're pretty good this year. They're going to make it to the NFC Championship. But just imagine if this really does happen, the conference weekend. Can you imagine this will be probably one of the best conference weekends in a long time. You got the Chiefs, the Bills, probably the best matchup in the playoffs for at least the past 3 years. Of course, the Niners and the Cowboys. Who wouldn't be excited about that for the NFC Championship? Okay, but anyway, that's how I see it. Y'all do whatever. I'm done. I'm gonna shut up now. Hey, let me know whose going to win the Super Bowl, whose matchup you got. Super Bowl champion matchup, whatever you want to do. I love to know. I'd love to know. But y'all, yeah, not y'all. But yeah. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace out. Do whatever you do to these videos. Like it. Repost it for us anywhere on social media. Let's get the word out about this channel. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. God bless. Peace out. He loves all y'all. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I'm gone. The modified 20-something time torn modified champion, Burt Myers, he asks you to.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.